Hi, I'm Naomi Libby with Usborne Books and More, and I want to show you some of the newest nonfiction titles that we have in our catalog. Starting with babies and toddlers, if you love nibbles, you'll be so excited to see our newest Nibbles numbers. He is at it again, he's eating through the books, but this time we're learning about numbers along with him. So on each page with the number, you're going to have a hole that he's eaten through. And of course, the holes are going to increase as you go through the numbers all the way up until the number 10 with 10 holes on the page. So we get to follow Nibbles' exploits as well as learn our numbers. Next up, we have the newest in our Peek Inside series. This is The Forest. This is probably my favorite series. These books are so beautiful, bright and colorful, and they follow the forest through the seasons. So we've got spring, summer, we're going to go into the fall here. We're going to see what the forest looks like in the winter time, and then all the way through again until spring. These books have lots of great pop-ups. They've got lots of little chunks of information, not too much at a time for our younger readers to start to introduce them to these topics. Next is the newest in our My Very First series. This is our body book. And this is just a beginning introduction into some of the awesome things about our bodies. So like this is eating and drinking. We'll go through express yourself and how you use your body to show others what you're thinking and feeling, and even goes through how we grow up. So lots of good information for little readers. Again, bright, colorful, captures their interest, and they'll enjoy that one. Another great new addition to a series is our Big Book of ABC. If you are familiar with our Big Book of Numbers or our Big Book of Colors, this is going to be the same idea. It is a feast for the eyes. I love these books. They are so beautiful and colorful, and they just go through some of the things that kids are going to see in their day-to-day life that start with each letter of the alphabet. So as you enjoy the pictures in the book and the beautiful colors, it can kind of start your dialogue of looking around your own house and saying, what do you see in our house that starts with the letter Y? Another great one to accompany if you're learning about the alphabet, or if you have a child who loves trivia and cool facts, you'll enjoy the Alphabet of Peculiar Creatures. And this goes through each letter of the alphabet and shows a peculiar creature that goes with it. There's always a pronunciation guide, which is great, and then it'll have cute little facts about each interesting animal. There were so many creatures in here that I had never heard of before. Newest in our Shine Light series, and actually the 20th book in that series, and fittingly, it's about the library. So this goes through all the different things that you will see and hear at the library, the rules of the library. And if you've never experienced these books before, what you do with them is you take a flashlight, or you can even use your phone, and reveal a hidden picture. Ooh, it's hard to do with one hand, behind each page. So you'll shine the flashlight behind the page. Oops, can't find the right one. And you'll see the hidden picture of the puppet show happening at the library. These are so fun. They come in so many different topics. They go through all kinds of different types of libraries, what you do at the library. This one has been a favorite of my children. A new Lift the Flaps book that we have is Multiplying and Dividing. We do have adding and subtracting as well, so this will be the next level up. And it's got all kinds of great flaps helping them through learning how to multiply and divide. So you're going to have all kinds of cool flaps that teach them in a very accessible way how to use multiplication and division as they're using that at school. So if you've got a child who is in this subject or approaching this subject at school, there's even a whole page about times tables. They will love looking through this book, discovering all the fun things and easier ways to multiply and divide. Another great book that we have in a series is History of the World in 100 Pictures. We've got a couple others in this series on different topics. And this just goes through the history of the world up until the year 2000, I believe. So here we've got the Middle Ages, or the Age of Discovery. It just kind of tracks through some of the highlights of that period. This is great for your history lovers. If you have a dinosaur lover, we have a new dinosaur book, the Big Picture Book Dinosaurs. And again, we've got all kinds of great pictures of the history of dinosaurs, different types of dinosaurs, dinosaur fights, how dinosaurs blend in, about dinosaur babies, lots of fun chunks of information in this book as well. If you loved Here and There, you will love Now and Then. This is great for kids to learn all about the different ways that people did things versus the way they're done today. So here is taking pictures in the Renaissance and now. Here are clothes through the ages. And watching movies in several different decades. So I really enjoy these books actually. I enjoy reading through the information. I always learn something new. And finally we have the Everyday Journeys of Ordinary Things. This is another one that I really enjoyed reading through. Again, if you've got a trivia lover or if you're studying one of these topics in school, it just follows what happens at the click of a button, the journey of your online shopping order. This is very relevant. So you'll follow the path, every little chunk of information is numbered, so you'll follow it around the page to see what happens, like how does the internet work? Or how does electricity reach my house? So all kinds of everyday things that we might not normally really know how they work or what happens when we turn on a light switch, but with this kind of book, you can learn all of those cool information. So I hope you found something new and fun for your reader.